YouTube, look, was understood, don't need to be explained. Like, Robert, why you always smiling? Because guess what? I'm happy internally. I'm happy internally. Like, everybody walking around with frowns on their face. Everybody walking around miserable. And guess what? I genuinely possess a genuine smile, a happiness. So like, I don't know how I can't relate to miserable, because guess what? I didn't want to be miserable, and I wanted to be happy. So when you happy, you ain't got, let me tell you something, it's nothing but joyfulness, because I'm God first, and I'm blessed. So the only thing I can do is smile, because there's no need to frown, because there's no hatred in my heart. But look, let me tell y'all something. This for my chosen brothers and sisters. Let me tell y'all something. And I can't stress this enough. When we leave this earth, money, materialism, and superficial things not gonna come with us. Period, point blank. None of that gonna come with us, because none of that can bring us back to God. None of that can fill the void in our hearts. None of that can make us happy. Period, point blank. That's something we got to want to do. But look, let me tell y'all something. But see, look, I'm gonna say this one more time. It's not about money or materialism, or superficial things. But look, when you a child of God, remember something. You possess, let me tell you something, the greatest gift is within. You got the soul, you got that life. These are things that money, nothing on earth can make up for you having a soul. Nothing on earth can make up for you for making nothing. Look, the greatest gift is being ordained by God. The greatest flex is God. No matter what, bro, no matter what, the greatest flex gonna always be, man, look, God, you always putting your hands on me. It's like, it don't matter what I do. It's like, sometimes I don't, this how wonderful God is. Like, you seen me doing all this, and you still be blessing me. You still be blessing me. You still be coming through for me. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. I messed up, but you still be coming through. You still be blessing me. So now it brings tears to my eyes, because you really do love me. But see, that's the power of love. You never, God, you never turned your back on me. I would die for you, Heavenly Father, period, point blank. So you alone get all the honor and the glory and the credit, period, all. So let me tell you something. If you're not going to die for God, just like Christ, let me tell you something. We don't want to hear it, period, point blank. Facts. I would give my life for God. I would die for God, just like Christ did. Real talk. Look, those who have already inherited the kingdom fear no death. But those who fear death, guess what? You know where you're going. Anyway, because when we all leave here, we got to look. We are not here to listen to man. We only got one source. That's God, period, point blank. Man don't have the answers. Women don't have the answers. God got all the answers. And a lot of people gonna be mad because you smart enough to know for a fact. But it's in the Bible. Don't listen to man. Do not listen to man. You got to go to God. We don't pray to man. We don't worship nobody. We don't idolize absolutely anybody but the Most High. Period. Period. Like my sister say, and period. But look, let me tell y'all something. This is the greatest gift, because nobody can knock us off our throne. But see, look, Satan and his little minions, let me tell y'all something. Satan and his little minions, they don't have that. So Robert, what is that? Okay, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna look? What are they gonna do? Because they don't have that. They're gonna target you, because guess what? You possess it, but see, they don't have it. And when you one of them, I'm not finna do what you did. When you the Satan operate based off pride, arrogance, and boastfulness. And all his children do. That's why I say nobody can mess with me, because God gave me his eyes. Even on the internet, pridefulness, arrogance, and boastfulness. It is do or die with a lot of people too. Period, point blank. You know what that means. So like, instead of me learning from Robert, or instead of me learning from you, I'm not finna self-reflect. I'm not finna do what you did in order to get to God. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm not even finna learn from you, because guess what? I don't like you. The fact that you possess this power and the fact that God is blessing you, it ticks me off. I don't want, look, it's you. If I can't have it, I'm gonna set out my mission to destroy you, period, point blank. God ain't gonna let that happen. Let me tell you something, and that's a lot of people. This not personal, and we wrestle not against flesh and blood, period, point blank. That's the mentality Satan and his demons got. Remember something: pridefulness, arrogance, boastfulness. And then on top of that, let me tell you something: be aware of these manipulation tactics, period, point blank. Because when they can't bang with you, they're gonna, I'm a therapist, I'm a psychologist. When people can't bang with you, guess what? Look, this is the United States of America. When they can't bang with you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, Robert, what does bang mean? They can't keep up. They're not doing enough. They're not doing enough work that we're doing. See, a lot of people are mad. We got less than a lot of people, but we do more than a lot of people. That's exactly why a lot of people don't like y'all. These from co-workers, family, co-workers, friends, fake friends, family members, whoever it is. Let me tell you something. You got less than people, but it's because you do more than a lot of people. Your strength is intimidating to a lot of people, because guess what? When you're a righteous individual, when you're a child of the light, you possess the power to make people self-reflect. You got the power and authority over demons. You up in rank. You remember something. Remember something. If you are a child of God, you are above demons. Period, point blank. You above them. Robert, how do I know when someone is a demon? How do I know when somebody is an energy vampire? How do I know? Let me tell you something. You don't have to do nothing but enter the room. They're gonna start something with you, because guess what? Even demons see the light within you, but guess what? They don't want it to exist. But what's gonna happen? They're gonna try to enter your life. But what if they don't enter my life? Guess what? What if they don't enter my life? Because I don't allow them to enter my life, and I don't allow individuals to gain access to my energy, because I've been down this road before. So I know how to, God trained me in a way that I should go, so that way I wouldn't depart from it. So I'm able to, I got clarity over every situation now, because I know how to move due to past experience. Everything God put us through wasn't to break us, but to make us. What, Robert? What's that? Okay, what's going to happen when they don't? If I stand on business and stand on integrity, when I don't allow anybody to partake in robbing me of my light, my joy, my energy, I possess boundaries. I'm becoming the best version of myself, or I'm either the best version of myself, and guess what? And if you becoming the best version of yourself, let me tell you something. You finna lose. You finna see a lot of people switch. A lot of people finna be mad at you. A lot of people finna be upset with you, because let me tell you something. A lot of people was in secret competition with you. They want to see you doing good, just not better than them. And once they see that you start, once they see that you own up. See, let me tell you something. It's I want to do better. And once this how fake the world is. It's the fact that, guess what? When I was the lowest, when I was at my weakest, when I was at my lowest, when I ain't have nothing, everybody loved me. It's like, bro, everybody loved me. I had friends, I had family. Everybody loved and supported me when I was kissing their tail. Everybody loved and supported me when I was sacrificing myself just to make them happy. Everybody loved me when I was loving them more than I loved myself. And once I decided to stop and start loving myself and start pouring energy into myself, everybody got a problem with it. Interesting. Maybe that, look, Maybe they was never your friends to begin with. Maybe they was never your family to begin with. Maybe, let me tell you something. Maybe God it's time for them to be removed, because guess what? You got blessings along the way. But see, at the end of the day, God not going to allow Satan and his demons to mess up the blessing that he has in store for you. So at the end of the day, a lot of people, when you becoming the best version of yourself, remember something. You gonna lose. You not losing absolutely nobody that's important to you. You lose everybody that's coming up against you, everybody that's jealous of you, everybody that's hating on you. They're being removed. They're being removed, because guess what? Let me tell you something. God not gonna allow them to mess up your blessings. He can't do that. And sometimes God will end up blocking us to protect us. Like, y'all ever just like, I be me and God like this. So like, at the end, I got a personal connection with God beyond anybody, because guess what? I don't know if people reading the Bible, but I know Christ said, go to God alone. Pray alone. Why, Rob? Because so you can have a personal relationship with the Creator. And once you have a personal relationship, you get to know him. Then that's when you operate based off God. You don't operate based off man, because guess what? I'm in full connection with God. Man doesn't tell. Man is deceitful. Satan got man. So I know not to trust man, because Satan got man, period, point blank. So the only way I can maneuver on this earth is by strictly going to God, period, point blank. And when you strictly go to God, nothing can come up against you. That connection with God gonna always take people out, period, point blank, because guess what? They already know for a fact that it don't matter what they say, it don't matter what they do. Even the devil know God, they gonna be blessed no matter what. And then on top of that, we have no power or authority over the children of God, because guess what? It's not them that I have to deal with. It's that they Heavenly Father. And even I know that I can't stop the Creator. What's gonna happen? I'm finna go find another victim, period, point blank. I'm gonna leave Robert alone. I ain't even gonna mess with him, because he's dangerous. But anyway, but see, yeah, that's just how it is. That's what it is. Like, and see, this is what a lot of people, my brothers and sisters, let me tell y'all something. It's you got less than people, but see, you doing more than people, because guess what? People not doing the inner work. They not actually praying. They not doing, everybody going outside of themselves. We go inside. We don't go on the outside. We go on the inside, because guess what? It's nothing on the outside that can help us, period, point blank. Everything is within. And a lot of people, hey, that's just what it is. But see, Robert, I got a car and stuff, a nice house. Robert, I ain't got no car. I ain't got no nice house. I ain't got no clothes. I ain't got nothing. I'm staying in the car. I'm sleeping on the streets. I'm dead. Like, I'm trying to get back on my feet. But Robert, I noticed something. I don't have a lot. I have less than others. But it's like, once I enter the room, all eyes is on me, and everybody is trying to give me a hard time. Everybody's trying to use me as an emotional punching bag. These people in nice cars, they in nice houses, they got a family. These people got girlfriends, they got boyfriends. But it's like, once I enter the room, I don't have nothing. I don't even have no friends, families, no support. But it's like, once I enter the room, those that actually got the materialism, the wealth, and the superficial things, which is an illusion, because these are things that Satan gonna give his children for doing his will. You not doing, and guess what? You not doing his will. Your blessings is with God. Let me tell you something. You got more than them, and they know that, because guess what? It's not nothing materialism or superficial that they can use against you, although they will try to use that against you. But guess what? It's why you think they're mad at you, why you think they staring at you, why you think your co-workers causing confusion, why you think your friends change all of a sudden, why you think your family members want to disown you, because guess what? It's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside, Period, point blank. But guess what? Look, remember something. Regardless, we got the best of both worlds. God gonna give you the blessings. He gonna give you your blessings tenfold. But guess what? We are trained differently. God got to know for a fact that we got to be bigger. My children are bigger than money and materialism and superficial things and lust. So that way, these things, the devil and his minions can use these against my children, so they know how to move. Holiness, discernment is serious over here. It's serious. Look, that's what it is. It's serious. It's serious. And let me tell you something, my brother. You a king. My sister, you a queen. You got some. Look, you got some that they don't got, and that's what ticks them off. Period, point blank. You ain't, for my women, you ain't got to be the You already look. You already that woman. You ain't got to be. You don't have to fit in with we are not to fit in. Also, we are not to fit in. We could never fit in because who we come from and what we represent. It's either you on God's side or no side. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna walk with God, you're gonna have to accept the rules and the rules, because it ain't no consequences. It's straight benefits. You shouldn't wanna be. Well, you should wanna be on God's side. It's because we don't play both sides over here. But yeah, so that's just what it is. But look, for all my sisters, you ain't got to you ain't got to be that it girl. You ain't got to be up out here trying to look at all these females. You ain't got look. How come? Let me tell you something. How come you beautiful? You beautiful. You look. Don't even focus on focus on the haters, the jealous, unless you're gonna be on unless you're gonna be an alchemist and turn that jealousy and envy and hatred into strength and use it as your own weapon and throw it back. But see, that's what we doing that anyway, because God's children, our revenge, this is how we seek revenge. We kill you with success. We boss up mentally, emotionally, psychologically, of course spiritually, but financially also. Everything falls in line. We winning. But see, we have seasons to where God got to isolate us, because guess what? It's a new season. It's a new road. Robert, you finna walk this. It's a new season ahead. But I'm finna prepare you for what's about to come. I'm finna prepare you for what's about to come during this season. So that way, if the devil and his minions come knocking, you will know exactly how to move. You'll know exactly what to do, and they won't be able to affect you because you mentally and emotionally sharp. You won't even blame Satan anymore, because guess what? When you don't blame Satan, it's because you defeated him. Yep, that's just what it is. But like I say, the greatest gift is within. Y'all ain't and let me tell you something. For my people that remember something, we started with nothing. We come from nothing. We started at the bottom. But see, look, for my people that's the best version of themselves, let me tell you something. You got to have, I already know you got the integrity. I already know you got the boundaries, and I already know we don't play that, because righteousness don't play that. Righteousness don't mean weak, and a lot of people want righteous to mean weak. Righteous don't mean weak. Righteous mean truth. Righteous mean no matter what, no matter how uncomfortable the truth is, I gotta tell you the truth, because no matter how, that's how God raised me. No matter, Robert, I don't care how you feel about your mother and your father. They serve the devil and they want to take you down. I don't care if you crying or not. I don't care if it hurts. You finna accept the truth, because the truth will set you free. And if I didn't love you, guess what? I would have let them break you. And you would have became one of them. But I had to show you the truth for what it really is, so that you wouldn't be blind. And being blind will be your downfall. Because you're I cannot allow any of my children to love the devil more than they love me. I cannot. That's self-sacrifice. My children will not be. My children is going to give their energy, their time, their presence to their brothers and sisters, to me. Everybody that's meant in their life, I'm going to, if it's not meant to be, I'm going to remove them. If it's meant, I'm going to align them. Don't force anything. Don't chase anybody. Let me tell you something. Peace, be still. I ain't got no book or nothing. I ain't got no script. So, like, it's just what it is. I don't got no script. Like, Heavenly Father, I don't got no script. Because that's because I instilled it all up in here. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. It's in your soul. At least you got one. What about everybody else? We don't know. Man, it feels good having a soul. And people be out here talking about some of the industry. You ain't got to be in the industry. I need to sell your soul. This is everybody. I said, let me tell you something. You could sell your soul to your narcissistic parents. You can sell your soul to a toxic woman. You can sell your soul to your job. That selling your soul ain't don't mean nothing but compromising who you are, compromising your integrity, compromising your morals and your principles for something either superficial, materialistic, period, point blank. And guess what? And if you're doing that, guess what? You're talking to the devil. Like, I ain't finna, Robert, this is compromising. This is selling your soul. This woman, oh my God, this the most beautiful woman I ever seen in your life. I mean, seen in my life. Robert, do not, that's the woman in the red dress. I already told you about this woman in the red dress. That's Jezebel right there. That's Delilah right there. I'm like, that's Jezebel, that's Delilah. Don't do it. Tell me why I didn't even listen to my father, and guess what? I allowed this Jezebel, but it's Delilah to manipulate me because I was operating based off lust. And I can't have the mentality, oh, I'm going to turn up Jezebel or Delilah back straight. I'm going to use my righteousness to help to turn them back righteousness. That's like a female. That's unrealistic. You can't help nobody unless they want to help themselves. And then on top of that, real children of God come corrected, and we live in truth. We don't deceive, and we don't walk in deception, and we don't have hidden agendas. Our agendas is pure, and our intentions is pure. No, our agendas is clear, and our intentions is pure. We pure-hearted. We are not out here trying to mess anybody over, trying to manipulate anybody, not trying to lie on anybody, because guess what? It'll hurt us to destroy. It'll hurt us to do that, and we know for a fact that we know God didn't raise us that way. Robert, this is rare, because guess what? This is the absence of nothing. Look, you ain't gonna find money or materialism can make up for this. A lot of people mad about that. See, a lot of people, it's not what you, it's not you. Look, it ain't what you, it was on the outside surface. This was on the inside surface, and that's what ticks a lot of people out. Period, point blank, and that's what it is. We are not here to judge anybody. I don't care if you ain't. I don't care what your situation is. Let me tell you something. I said, yo, you can see it for yourself. Look, let me tell you something. Look, just being overall genuine happy. It's 2025. You just even being peaceful and genuine happy will tick people out, because they don't have that. And then everybody want to rob. Everybody trying to rob individuals of their energy. Everybody trying to steal individuals of their energy. You can't do that with us. It ticks a lot of people off that they cannot rob us of our energy, because we protective of our energy. We have been. What they don't understand is that we have been tried before. But see, we passed the test. We know how to move. And see, once they looking at the outcome. They ain't, y'all looking at the outcome. Y'all not looking at y'all, they don't know what we had to go through and what we had to endure to produce the outcome. You looking at the healed version. You was not. It was only me when I was unhealed and when I ain't had nobody. It was only me and God. Not everybody want to come up over here. Everybody want to benefit, because guess what? You don't love me. You love me for what I can do for you, because because guess what? You was raised. A lot of people you was raised to use. You was raised to manipulate. You wasn't raised to love yourself. You wasn't raised by God. You wasn't raised to pour into yourself. You wasn't raised to overcome that childhood trauma. I wasn't raised to do any of that. Tell me why I still did it. It's no excuses. Period, point blank. It is no excuses. Either you want to become better and you want to do better and you gonna want your life back, or you don't. If you knew better, you do better. Like I say, a mistake made more than once is not a mistake. It's a choice. And we ain't talking about our brothers and sisters. We talking about these people that's mad at us, that's jealous of us, that's trying to cause confusion. Because guess what? It's not what we got on the outside. It ain't how much money we got. It ain't how beautiful we is. And let me tell you something. With this 2025, if you an attractive man, let me tell you something. Soon as if you are an attractive man and you pouring into yourself, let me tell you something. But see, what's the catch? If you are a man of God, you gonna be hated, because guess what? Because guess what? They cannot be infiltrated. So on hood. So I ain't finna mess my connection up with God for anybody. Period, point blank. And I don't care. I'd rather look like a fool on earth than to be disobedient to my Creator. Now, a wise man can play a fool, but a fool can never play wise. Smart people can play dumb. Dumb people can never play smart. Y'all make me... Look, how's it going? This water. But that's all we drink is water. I just might pull up on your pack and sell, right? Just look, me, my personality. Let me tell you something. Regardless, we still able to veer into the light. We still, because we didn't been through the darkness before. We had to go through hell in order to make it to heaven. So that, guess what? We know how to make it out of hell, because guess what? We didn't allow hell to stop us. I'm finna start charging people for real. But see, I would never ask for money for my subscribers, because y'all not my subscribers, you my brothers and sisters. And then on top of that, I do this because I do this out of the love. I do this because this is my purpose. But in Jesus Christ never asked nobody for money. You ain't finna ever catch me. Hey, cash out me some money. Hey, do this, do that. I said, I don't need your money because my bag is long. So like, I don't need no, period point. God done bless me. So like, when you bless, you're not gonna be, I'm doing this because I genuinely love my brothers and sisters. And guess what? God told me to do this. We straight, God got us. God got us. We straight, but see, we got the, but see, he gonna, but see, before we get that money, before we get that money, that materialism and our superficial things, guess what? We got to be right first, so that we won't give it away to the wrong people, so that the devil won't infiltrate our life. I'm not even a pastor. This crazy, bro. This is so crazy. So freaking crazy, man. I'm up here preaching to these people, and but that's God put this on me, so you already know. Once God tell me, Robert, go do that. No. I don't even be like, I want to make a YouTube video. God, I got a message. Go put it out. Robert, don't even play today. They expecting you to play. Don't play. Give it to them. They expecting that from you. because they can't handle your personality. It's not the fact. It's not you. It's the fact that I allow your personality to shine on this platform, and a lot of people can't take that because you don't live a lie. And then I'm from the South. A lot of people, y'all don't like Southern people anyway, because we walk in truth, and we done been through the worst of the worst, and we come from the bottom. A lot of people don't like Southern people because that's intimidating. And then on top of that, we from the South. I'm from the South. Let me tell you something. We know how to deal with WS and atheism also, because guess what? We experience. Look, let me tell you something. These people, let me tell you something. They every single day get called this the South. Robert get called a nigga every single day. They display racism every single day. We know how to handle WS, and a lot of y'all know that. I'm from the South. We have no choice but to deal with it. So guess what? We don't hate nobody, but guess what? We are aware of the WS. Period, point blank. We from the South. Period, point blank. This is the dirty South, where Confederate flags is everywhere. We don't even like you. All right, it's no okay. I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna go to God. Period, point blank. So don't be mad at me because I'm from the South, and then I know how to, and I won't allow WS to get to me. Period, point blank. Don't on me. And sometimes, Robert, sometimes it's not the fact that, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's the fact that we underestimated them. We don't like when they are too intelligent. We don't expect them to be that intelligent. But see, we can't allow, but see, we got an image to maintain. We can't allow them to know that, hey, if I was to get up on here, I got to gaslight. I got to bring religion into it. Or I got to just bash them. I got to deflect, because the real reason the real reason is triggering, because this is crazy. How can he possess this intelligence? We supposed to be the most intelligent. How can he possess this psychological? How this guy power and influence is out of this world? He has 101% control. How is that possible? And he's from the South, and they're supposed to be dumb. I'm finna get up on here and make it seem like I'm that I'm calling him out, but the real reason why is because it's bothering me, that it bothers us. Guess what? That ain't nothing but you just mad because God cast his light in me. Period, point blank. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. But like, I'm from the South. We know how to deal with WS. Period, point blank. We deal with it on a daily basis since we was born. Period, point blank. Since we was born. We ain't have no. Now, other people probably didn't call a break. We been deal with. This is hard body down here. And they still on that. So that's just what it is. A wise man by the name Dick Gregory said, don't be in denial, but don't let it block you neither. I don't let it block me, and I don't allow WS to trick me out of my position. Period, point blank. And plus, I'm a Panther also. So let me tell you something. I'm a Panther also. We got them things. Y'all got them things. Let's come to. Hey, if we ain't gonna come together, if we ain't gonna look. As soon as y'all pull out ours, we finna pull out ours. Look, as soon as you pull out yours, we pulling out ours. Period, point blank. And guess what? You ain't even got to pull out yours. We be like, hey, hey, check this out. What up? Because guess what? Y'all gonna stereo. No matter how intelligent we are, no matter how smart we is, no matter how accomplished we are, y'all. Let me tell you something. I'm finna put you mentally. I'm gonna put you where I want to put you to benefit off my ego. You ain't this intelligent. You ain't who you say you is. You ain't a child of God, because guess what? No, you don't supposed to be like that. But anyway, that's just what it is. Remember something, we don't have, but see, everybody else supposed to be up. I thought this was y'all land. I thought this y'all world. We don't have no economic power. We don't have none of that. We got none of that. We got less than y'all communities, but guess what? Everybody want to knock us, because guess what? We got it within. God like us. He love us too, period, point blank, because he created us. And we love all forms of creation, period, point blank. Just because y'all like that don't mean I'm finna hate my brothers and sisters. I love them no matter what skin color, race, ethnicity. So like that's just what it is. You talking to one of them ones. I'm from the 70s, so you cannot get me. But anyway, bleep that. That's for my brothers though. Hey, that's for my brothers and sisters though. To catch that unk. Catch that unk right there. Catch that cow rate. Catch that right there. Look, catch that. Catch that. Catch that. You know, we talk real slick so the charges won't stick. So I'm going to talk to we going to pop that language till only my people can understand. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. See, that's why I like saying, I ain't gonna lie. It's rare that we it's rare that we get the past and the revolutionaries at the same time. It's rare that we get the entertainer and the revolutionaries. That's rare. Gotta send us here. We'll pop out every once in a blue moon. But anyway, that's not why we here, and that's not important, period, point blank. And that don't have nothing to do with us. That got something to do with that's internal issues, and that's not and all that stuff taught it's taught, period, point blank. See, we was taught to hate ourselves by who? Our parents, because they never loved themselves. But see, we can't let that stop us. We got to learn how to love ourselves. But see, and Robert, I wasn't taught to learn. Who can I learn from? God. Pray to God right now. He listening. By yourself. Go ahead. Tell him what you tell him. Facts. Yeah, facts. That's what it is. It's not, let me tell y'all something. A lot of people, hey, if you the best version of yourself, and if you accomplishing, and if you just seeing the fruits of your blessings because you put in the work and God blessing you, let me tell you something. They can't get you, but see, they can't have access to you. But see, remember something. They never put in the work that you put in. And they never endured the pain and the suffering that you endured. So they won't know how to deal with nothing. Yeah, everybody want to benefit off us. Yeah, everybody want to snatch our energy. Yeah, everybody want to rob us of our energy, because guess what? It's irresistible. It's strength. It's the light. It's irresistible. Darkness is attracted to the light. But see, darkness don't accept and appreciate the light. Darkness' job is to dim your light at all costs, because they don't possess the light, and they don't look at it like that. We possess entitlement. You can't have that. We're gonna make it our mission to destroy you. But if we can't destroy you, we definitely gonna smear your name and try to. When we're gonna destroy your reputation. That's what we're gonna do. This not about you. I got more money than you. I got more everything than you. But guess what? You bother me because you have everything. And guess what? I know when I leave this earth, none of these things is coming with me. I'm living a lie, and you get to and they live in truth. Maybe you should have never sold your soul. You ain't got to be in the industry. You got to be in Hollywood. What? It'll be no. I hate people like, I'll be picking and choosing. People sell their souls on a daily basis. You can sell your soul to McDonald's. You can sell your soul to a woman. You can sell your soul to anybody. That's what I'm saying. We ain't selling our souls to these people by not compromising our integrity and our morals for them. We never tried to break anyone. We had everybody tried to break us. And we still fight to this day. But see, we have strength, and that's intimidating. And our unbotherness is intimidating. All of these things is what makes you a king and a queen amongst earth, period, point blank. It's heaven on earth, because nothing can get to you. So a lot of people, this gonna make you feel good. It should, because guess what? Of course, God gonna bless you with the fruits of your labor, but we just want to let you know on today's video, you don't have to sweat anything. You don't have to be the best looking. You are already beautiful. All you have to do is love yourself, and then God finna put his touch up on you. He gonna prepare you, but see, you got to allow him to prepare you. You gonna get everything you lost. God gonna get that back tenfold, period, point blank. It ain't nothing that we lost. From people, places, things, from jobs, period, point blank. If you lost a job, if they weeded you out, guess what? More money finna come in. Here come another blessing, boom, tenfold. We get our blessings tenfold. We not cheating, they cheating. We not cheating, we ain't compromising. We doing exactly what God sent us here to do, and we not allowing the devil to knock us off our paths. And then on top of that, we defeat our odds that's stacked against us, because guess what? Our relationship is with the Creator. So he taught us how to move. We don't operate based off superficial things. So we cannot be defeated. We have the power to defeat them, and they know that. And that's why they target you. Because remember something. You ain't got to have more than these people. You have the light inside you. That holiness is what can defeat them. You can have everything and still be empty on the inside and lonely, just like them. I'm going to end it right there. Stay blessed.